thisischristor.
As far as you are concerned, my name is Christor. No last name, no middle name, just Christor. It's like Prince, and that's out of focus. I can't do that. My family name is Keaveney. My family is not a big family. Outside of my house, I have known 5 people with this surname. And then there's like one celebrity with it. Although, I mean, like, so in my day-to-day life, I basically never encounter this name. But I heard tell of a place where this name is everywhere. I've never seen my own family surname on a gravestone before. It's just like immediately as you walk in, it's literally the second grave you see. And this was only the beginning. Yeah, look, so here, a Patrick Keaveney here, a Margaret Keaveney there, daughter Nora James Keaveney, Mary Keaveney, Catherine Keaveney, Michael Keaveney, another Patrick Keaveney there, and then beyond you there's a Thomas Keaveney, Margaret Keaveney, Keaveney. There's a Kate Keaveney, Michael Keaveney, Mary Keaveney, another Patrick, Margaret, Pauline.
And this is only one graveyard. God knows how many more people would buried in this. There's one right there.
My God. It was everywhere. Never in my life had I experienced something like this. Despite not actually knowing any of these people, they're not my aunts or uncles or grandparents or whatever, I felt a sense of belonging. Most of my family is British. I spent a lot of time there, I really like it, but it sort of feels like I'm visiting someone else's history. Both of my siblings were born in Britain, but I was the only one born in Ireland. So I felt sort of different or separate. But this experience of seeing all these people with my surname in this small Irish town, it was like I discovered a pocket of history that I could own, that I could really feel connected to. Of course, looking at this objectively, it all falls apart. These people, they're not all related to me. This feeling is basically unfounded. The fact that there are so many families in this area with this surname, it's a coincidence.
So I'd love to ask somebody about it, but I know nothing of our history. I don't even know people's names. Do you know what I mean? So it's not that you can say, oh, my great-grandfather was such and such. And they'd say, oh, Jesus, sure, he was there.
No, don't. Well, not quite. So Connor is a lighting and sound technician in a theatre. He's learned that this place has their own community centre, village hall, little theatre, and he wants to have a look. It doesn't look open, but we're going around and we're peering through the window and there's a light on. So we're just pushing doors, seeing if we can get in. We go in and there's 2 chaps inside. One of them is the president of amateur drama of Ireland. His name is Coman Keaveney. He learns that we're interested in the family name, and I think within about a minute, he's on the phone to his aunt. She'll know something about this. So he takes us down the road, and then we're in this lovely house with complete strangers, very hospitable strangers.
No, is it just back to school?
Yes,
Was there a question already?
Yes, I'll do it. Really, they were lovely. They pull out this 2-inch thick book of local history, and within about 15 minutes, we've gone from being 2 idiots wandering around a graveyard going, oh, isn't this a bit weird, to having a complete stranger read to me the list of my great-great-grandparents' 11 children, telling me that 10 of them emigrated to the UK, the USA, and Africa, and that the one of them that stayed had 6 children, and one of them, he lives 2 minutes up the road. So they phone ahead, and he would like to see us. It's just like, shit, brother, all we had to do was ask. With the sun now setting, we get the thumbs up from the retired local priest, and we follow Margaret down winding country roads with grass growing up the middle, and we are actually going to meet someone who is directly related to us.
Yeah.
Connor.
Hello.
Christy.
Oh, yeah.
This is Patrick, our first cousin, twice removed. He invites us in for a big old chat around the fire. He fills us in on all sorts.
I think they went together after the war. They had trained as nurses in England. They actually went to Rhodesia, I think, but most of her life in Madrid. She was attached to the embassy, awarded, a CBE or an MB. He's a High Court judge in Cape Town. Now, Agnes, she was a formidable woman, and she lived to be 95 or 6.
Family is weird. I never put that much stock in it. Like growing up, I had always learned that if you really don't like it, you don't have to be a part of it. They're just people. And I think I still pretty much feel like that, but I would be lying if I said that this whole experience hadn't challenged somewhat my rejection of ancestry and names and history. Like, I'm still the guy who made a film about a family unnecessarily drowning in a shipwreck because they wouldn't admit it wasn't working. But I think I'm happy to give these ones a chance.